Hello, ladies and gents. Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. So, Grownish came on, and this week the focus was interesting. I find it interesting how, because the show is still overall supposed to be lighthearted, when they focus on serious topics, they have to do it in a way where it doesn't mess with the central theme of the show. Talk about real issues, but make it a more palatable easier way to absorb. Um, it started off weird, and I said, "Ooh, how dark are they gonna take it?" There was this, I guess, guy. I thought it was a woman, but there's this student who walked into their room, and then later on there was smoke, and so everyone was like, "Hey, what's going on?" It turns out the person tweeted some cryptic like, "Hey, they don't want to be here anymore" type of tweets, and their friend or roommate actually went and called the cops because they're like, "Oh, whoa," and so the person's fine. They not only did nothing really happen to them, they didn't take the pills that they had, and it freaked out Aaron because Aaron, he's the social justice warrior of the school, and he was just like, wait, someone my age could have potentially not been here, and on my watch? No. So then he kind of gets this group together that goes and expresses their feelings and talks about, hey, what's really going on with each other. At first, they weren't really receptive. He was like, come get your shrimp and express your feelings. That's essentially what the group was about. That's essentially how he lured people in. And again, seafood isn't cheap. So of course, they're like, oh, free shrimp? Okay. And they're first joking. And a lot of times people joke as a defense mechanism when things really do bother them. So I was not surprised when they were giving pushback, when he was trying to go and get information out of them. And it was sad because they were like, hey, respect to you for trying to do this, but at our college, we actually try to ask for help and we don't receive it. So it wasn't a situation of, oh, they're just unaware and they're just going through life without doing anything to try and better themselves. It was something worse. It was, we tried to get attention, to get someone to help us, and it did not happen. And it looks like it will not happen. And this is something that we've accepted. And even though that is wrong, that is our reality. And eventually they started to open up. Aaron started to change the type of questions, and he started to make it more relatable to what their mindset is, which is important. And that brought into, therapy and therapy for Black people and minorities. Well, primarily Black people, but this is how part of it is accessibility. Another part of it is having a therapist who you feel like gets you and gets your struggle and isn't just using a general book to go and handle you, since your struggle cannot be the same compared to someone else who does not look like you, for the most part. Sometimes yes, but a lot of times no. When you really dig deep, a lot of times no. And I really like the fact that Aaron even went to he went to the dean and Mr. Cole. He was there, and it was so bad that he couldn't even make a joke out of it. Because Aaron said, students are signing up. There's only 5 therapists max for a school that houses a couple of thousand students, and most of the students who are going or signing up are Black students and not getting proper care. And the dean said, seriously, he was like, I'm sorry, we don't have the funds. It's not that we don't care, we don't have the funds to go and do better. Which sucked, because if the person at the top is telling you that, hey, I can't help you, what do you do? So then Aaron, he's officially set up the group where he's trying to bring in people who are psychologists and maybe psychologist majors to go and help out the people, because you never know. I mean, look, at the end of the episode, we even had Luca come, and he thought that Aaron was the one who tried to hurt himself. But Luca even acknowledged that he has some dark thoughts. I said, oh, wait, are we about to get deep? Are we about to actually scratch the surface when it comes to Luca and his personality and depth? Is that what's going to happen here? No. He's going to get a zucchini bread and all of that. But it just shows that this is very serious. We know it's serious, but it's good for a show to focus on that. The twins, the ladies didn't really have a big role. What they did have was they were going to be a part of this run. At the end of it, one of the twins get hurt, and they're track people, so that's going to be a huge issue. Aside from that, Zoe. So Zoe, she was a little depressed. Her life, as she dramatically says, is over. She feels like she doesn't know what she's going to do because she's caught between a rock and a hard place. The rock and the hard place for her is the fact that she doesn't have a major that she likes anymore. So she's trying to figure out something else. So she thought maybe she can do psychology or something. And she even talks to Aaron. I thought, I don't know how I feel about this meetup, because we already know that Aaron feels something for Zoe still. We already know that Aaron still feels something for Zoe. But their conversation was actually pretty deep and respectful. Aaron, told Zoe that, hey, essentially, don't just do this just to do this. This is something serious. And Zoe was just like, hey, you have the power to go and do something and make a change, instead of just being upset that the person at the top told you you can't, or that they can't help. So it was nice. It was nice. It was actually grown conversations. And Zoe, she petitioned to create a new major for fashion, the sociology of fashion, because she was having the argument with Aaron, how Aaron was just like, yeah, but fashion doesn't change lives. Fashion is, he was wrong. He was wrong. But the important part is that Zoe was passionate about it and had facts and details and talked about how from different groups that had different looks, even the bad ones, it all had power, invoked different emotion, meant something. And so I like that Zoe presented a new major, and they're going to do it. I don't know how, if they're saying they don't have the money for other things, but we'll see. See how that works. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Remember, check out my other channel, Romie Whispers ASMR. New video up. I'm changing the time when the video comes up, so it'll come up at midnight on Friday mornings from now on. Thanks.